Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this episode we are going to study about conditional operators, or simply put, how to make your program think and make decisions. So what are conditional operators? Up to this point, all of our code has been running line by line, from top to bottom. But sometimes we need our program to choose what to do depending on certain conditions. That's where conditional operators come in. They allow the programmer make his program think like, if this true, do that. Otherwise, do something else. The most common one is the if statement. Let's clean up our code. I will remove all the extra subroutines and variables and leave only button one-click subroutine. Now I will rename the variable a to h. Let's create a condition. I will type if h equal 20, then, and I want the program to display a message. I will use this line of code and copy it right after the word then. Then I will replace the multiplication line with the text correct h. In label 1, I will also change the text to enter h. Now let's start the program and test it. If I type 20 in the R1 text box, we will see the message appear in the T1 field. But if I enter a different number, nothing happens. The program doesn't react. Let's fix that. I will add else statement, copy the same line that displays text in T1, and change the text to wrong h. Now, when I enter any number other than 20, the program will display the message wrong h. Let's make the condition a bit more complex. I will place the cursor here and press enter. As you can see, Visual Studio automatically added an if and formatted the code for us. Before the else statement, I will type ElseIf. And now we can add another condition. Let's write ElseIf h less 20, then, and set the program's reaction for when the entered h is less than 20. I will copy the previous line and change the text to too young. In Visual Basic, we can use comparison operators such as equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. These are used to compare variable values, numbers, or even some object properties. We can also add more conditions, like else if h greater than 20, then, and specify another program response. It's important to note that when one of these conditions is true, the program will skip the rest. For example, if I enter 21, the program will display your age is greater than 20 and skip everything below. If your program needs to handle multiple specific values, and you already know what those values are, it's better to use the select case statement. Let's try that. I will add another button to the form and double click it to open its subroutine. Then I will declare a new variable, dim day as short, equal r1.text. Short is a smaller version of the integer type. Now let's write select case day and press enter. Visual Studio automatically creates case and n select for us. Perfect, now let's add some conditions. Case 1. If day equals 1, we will display Monday. Then I will copy these 2 lines and change the values. If it's 2, Thursday. If it's 3, Wednesday. And for any other number, we can use case else to display something like invalid day. Now, if I enter 1 and click the button 2, it will display Monday. If I enter 2, of course it will be Thursday. And if I enter any other number, it will display invalid day. And of course our previous button still works too. If I click Start, it will show too young. All the conditions we have written are working correctly. Thanks to condition operators, we can check different parameters and make the program react to specific events. In this example, we work with simple conditions and reactions. But inside the statements, you can perform calculations, read or write files, change variable values, and much more. It all depends on your imagination. Thanks for watching this video to the end, and as a little reward, here is a few images of what an octopus shark might look like.